I put the spotlight on your city. I put the spotlight on your city. See the superstars. Hollywood to Hollywood. Girl, you look good. Yeah, they hollering, baby. I keep modeling, baby. ATL DMV. I put the spotlight on your city. Carolina, Philly. I put the spotlight on your city. I put the spotlight on your city. I put the spotlight on your city. See the superstars. Hollywood to Hollywood. Girl, you look good. Yeah, they hollering, baby. I keep modeling, baby. ATL DMV. I put the spotlight on your city. Carolina, Philly. I put the spotlight on your city. I put the spotlight on your city. I put the spotlight on your city. See the superstars. Hollywood to Hollywood. Girl, you look good. Yeah, they hollering, baby. I keep modeling, baby. ATL DMV. I put the spotlight on your city. Carolina, Philly. I put the spotlight on your city.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Spotlight Over the City. I'm your host, Stan Long, along with the lovely Terry T-Bomb Long. Give it up, give it up, give it up. Woo! Yeah! Woo! Thank you guys for tuning in. Let me get it together. I have some candy in my mouth.
I was about to say, what's going on with you?
You might have to help me out a little bit. Shout out to everybody under my voice. WLVS listeners, we appreciate you. The whole DMV, you already know. Uptown, Southside, Northeast, Northwest, DMV, Landover, Sea Pleasant, Palmer Park. I see you. Silver Spring, don't forget them. Somebody told me the other week. Don't be not including Silver Spring.
Okay,
I said, okay,
then.
Silver Spring in the building.
Then, shoot.
All the way to ATL, you already know we got a wonderful situation going on in ATL that we getting ready to step up.
Oh, now.
Got some big things popping. Hall Mills Network. Shout out to you guys. You already know they in the building. That's family.
They coming down in about
11th,
2 weeks.
right?
Yes, April 11th. Y'all.
We're gonna have an amazing show. I know I'm not supposed to be chewing this and that, but I just didn't want to have.
I'm gonna give you a demerit.
Yeah, I'm gonna do better next time. So anyway, shout out ATL. Shout out North Carolina, Fayetteville. Who else down there checking us out? Definitely Charlotte, North Carolina.
You know we got the West Coast checking us out. You know we
LA,
got our girl,
Jeannie Jones in the building.
out
Shout out Jeannie Jones on the West Coast and everybody, our whole West Coast family holding us down on the West side. We appreciate you guys as well. Jersey, Hall Mills up in Jersey, got us popping. We on the Hall Mills Network. You can check us out.
Y'all
every
gotta
weekday
download
as well.
the Hall Mill Network app on your phone.
Download the app. We got a big situation with them coming up. We can't announce it yet, but we will be announcing it on the show on the 11th when you guys get down here.
Stay tuned. April 11th, big announcement from Spotlight Over the City.
Yes,
Hall
big
Mills
announcement
Network.
from the whole Hall Mill Network. Shout out to you.
Yes.
Our show is also brought to you by Horse and Dickies. Let's be clear. Horse and Dickies is one of our amazing sponsors. We appreciate you guys for holding us down the way you do. Get out there on it was Allentown Road.
It is on Allentown Road.
And get you some good old fish. Tell them Spotlight sent you, and they're going to give you a 10% discount on your entire order.
Yep, you get on over there to Horse and Dickey, say Spotlight Over the City sent me, and they going to click the button, get your 10% off. It's the Spotlight Special.
Yep.
Get
it's
anything
going to say it on
want.
your receipt and everything.
That's
Spotlight
right.
Over the City, right on your
off.
receipt. 10% off, and they're going to help you out. They got some great food, too, and some good folks over there.
It's
so
lit
that's
over
the
there.
fan.
That food is good. But, we have another amazing sponsor that I'm just, now that the weather is breaking.
Oh, it's getting ready to go down.
It's about to go down at the
I already know.
Manor,
The Nelson
y'all.
Manor. Shout out to the family. Torson, Yo-Yo down there doing big things at the
girl,
Nelson
Yo-Yo.
Manor.
Listen.
That's a great family, but at the same time, they have an amazing situation. It's not just a what I say. It's not just
you
a.
made up a slogan.
Yeah, I'm trying to get it right, so
Something.
I don't screw it
It's
up.
not just a host.
It's not just a stay. It's an experience.
It's an experience. Oh, say that
It's
again,
not just
baby.
a stay. It's an experience.
It is.
Nelson Manor. It's not just a stay. It's really a real live experience. Like you guys get there and you'll see. It's something that's out of a magazine.
It's really
pretty
different.
Much.
It's very different.
And you'll never see it coming because when you pull up, you're in an area
I
where
got a clip.
the MGM is there. Let's go to the clip.
I got a clip. Nelson Manor. Yep.
Let's do it. we are back.
indeed.
Spotlight over the city. So the Nelson Manor has a great situation, as you can see. Get out there and check them out. Go to nelsonmanor.com. The nelsonmanor.com. So
it, babe.
we appreciate it.
That's right.
That's family. We rocking with them.
TheNelsonManor.com.
The
Y'all,
NelsonManor.com.
but here's something important. When you go online to TheNelsonManor.com and you're going to see all of the fabulosity that's there, you're going to want to stay there. If you book accommodations anytime in 2019, so if you want to go for Thanksgiving, do it now. Do it by May 1st. And put in the code SPOTLIGHT, just the word SPOTLIGHT, and you're going to get 20% off of your accommodations. But you got to do that by May 1st to get the 20% off Spotlight discount.
Yeah, when you guys get there, you'll see the situation that we was talking about. It's better in person. I promise.
It sure
you that.
is. All right,
okay,
now.
let's get to it.
Let's get to it.
Are we leaving anybody out before we go? I was supposed to shout
I don't
somebody
think so.
out.
Nope.
Shout out to homie Chris Hall.
Yeah.
We appreciate you, bro.
Okay.
He has a situation that I think is going to be major. As soon as he can see that situation through, it will be that. So, looking forward to that, man. Shout out to you, my brother. Keep your head up.
That's right. Okay, Chris Hall. We got some news. Your boy Jussie Smollett is free, and all charges have been dropped against Jussie Smollett.
Okay.
Evidence is sealed. And your man's down there, number 45. He tweeted today. He said, "Well, it is a disgrace." And he wants the FBI involved, and he wants the FBI to investigate it. He don't want the FBI to investigate all this other buffoonery that goes on out there and gets covered up and people get paid off. But he want this right here.
Investigating?
Yes, he wants it investigated.
Number 45?
That's your friend.
He wanted an investigation.
Your man's. The Suge Knight of the
That
White
sound
House.
wild. Just to say that right there by itself is wild. Say it again. 45 want an investigation on somebody.
Yeah, he does. Yes.
So anyway, hey, people be doing this for all my life since I've been alive. People that got a bag big enough been paying people.
So you
Not
think
allegedly.
that he
Not gonna say-
paid someone? You think that that's
I
what
believe that about 100,000 to get you free. You know, a couple dollars get you free from that situation real quick, so that you can get back to your Fox business and all that. Yeah, I believe that. I believe that the bag got produced somewhere because I don't see
I'm still torn.
any
I
kind of
really-
way that somebody wake up and be like, you know what? Let me let little Jesse off this morning. I don't know what I was thinking about them damn 16 felony counts. That was retarded of me. I don't know what I was thinking. I was tripping. Jesse's free. Jesse ain't got no community service. Jesse ain't got to pay no. But that. So you gonna tell me that 10 racks got you free? A street dude got 10 racks, but he ain't gonna beat them 16 felonies because 2 of them gonna put you in prison for at least 2 years or something. He gonna have no community service, no nothing. So I'm not even mad about the situation. I'm mad about the buffoonery that he pulled to even get himself in this dumbass situation. So I'm more frustrated about him even making news when it's murder. The murder rate in Chicago is way dumb. I'm way more concerned about some of them bodies that's laying around in Chicago by the minute.
What
more
I
so
will
than
say
Lil
is
Jesse
it is
Smollett.
one of the most confusing situations for me. I mean, I have not been able to stand on one side of the fence or the other. One day I'm like what you just said, and then the next day when I read something else, I'm like, well,
So you
maybe.
do believe that somebody had a noose at 2:00? They went to the noose store, got them a noose, bought the noose around there, made sure it was his size, hung it around his little neck, and tackled his ass outside at 2:00, cold as hell, and he was outside roaming around, and and he was on Subway. He was going to Subway.
Well, baby,
Really?
listen, I said
So
it
he's
is
not from the street.
It is a
There's
weird
no
story.
way nobody in the street would have came up with that story. Hey, Swole, who was gonna make up that story right there? If you from the hood, you gonna at least you gonna make yourself a suspect saying that. We already knew that. Like as soon as they mentioned Noose and Mega and all that, they would have been like, nah, Joe. That side-eye.
Listen.
So, yeah.
Charges have been dropped. Evidence sealed. So that's the end of it.
Move on. Go fight some real crime,
move
police.
Move on, Jussie.
Go-
we'll
go-
probably see you back on
Go
Empire
get some people
next
that's been
season.
kidnapped and all that stuff going on out
Yeah,
there in
I'm
Chicago
over
and
it.
all the banging.
It's
going
like
on.
whatever.
Let's slow the banging down.
Wendy
How about
Williams, and you know, I know she's messy. I know a lot of people say a lot of things about Wendy Williams, but she is a Cancer like me, and I kind of have liked her, and I've liked her show.
Okay.
So I feel bad that she's going through so much right now. So she came back to her show, right?
Mm-hmm.
But now she has announced today that she's going on another. She say, well, this time her hiatus coming up right now was planned. Whatever.
Oh, it was. She just got back though, right?
She just got back.
Oh,
So
planned
I'm
another
like,
one.
whatever. Her husband is out there, and it's all exposed. His allegedly. Girlfriend that allegedly he been with this side girl for 10 years.
Yeah.
And they just had a brand new baby girl.
Well, that's what puts it over the top.
And I guess Wendy was just like, this is it. Now, I was willing to deal with a girlfriend, but damn it, you can't just get her pregnant.
I don't wish that on people. Like I believe in family and structure and this and that. So I wouldn't want that. But at the end of the day, you make a living talking trash and getting in people's business like for like 50 years, right? Like ever since I knew Wendy, she was somebody's damn business. Like on the radio and people's business.
Yes,
talking
that's what
trash,
she's supposed.
going
That's
wild.
her job.
So it's okay. So okay, so we're gonna do our job today. Wendy, damn it, we need to know what's going on in your
We gonna
damn
get
house
in your
today.
business.
So how long has he been screwing this girl? What is her name?
10 years.
What's
Her name is I
Let's
got
get
her
to that.
name.
What's her name?
Sharina Hudson.
Allegedly. Sharina, what's her name? Sharina Hudson. Okay, Wendy, that's her name.
It's been Kevin Hunter's
So now
side piece for
how
10
are you
years,
able
allegedly.
to allow Kevin to put the smack down and get somebody pregnant, which means Kevin ain't even strapped up or nothing, Wendy, and now you just on there talking about Kevin Hart and all these other people. I need to know what's going on now, Wendy. What the hell's going on? Are you still together? Did you
Well,
take the ring off?
she
Do
flashed
you just
the
wear it
ring
on the
today.
set? How does that work? Like, at this point, we need to get in your face a little bit. We need to know because everybody got some downtime and some things going on bad in their situation. This time is your situation.
It's yours.
So is it a boy or a girl?
It's a girl. The
Okay.
baby. It's a girl.
So now he's the executive producer
So
over
what
there.
would
That's
that,
a tough situation.
what would that make Wendy like the stepmother?
But wait, let's go over here. This is a tough situation because we have to work together every day. I'm executive producer on your show.
Baby, let me tell you something.
You can't fire me.
We on the show, right? So we do this show together.
Yeah.
And you get a girlfriend and you get her pregnant.
And I still come through the
The
studio
show
talking
is
trash
over.
every day.
Then the show is over.
She can't. That's too much money.
Then,
We talking about some M's. So she's not gonna drop the bag. That'll be goofy. Don't ever drop the bag. Work it out at home. Don't be goofy. If we go through a situation, don't mess the money up.
Don't mess the
No,
show
that's
money
dumb.
up.
Always get to the money because a relationship is a partnership. And so you always partner up and get to that damn bag and you work that out on the back end. Don't leave the bag on the table.
Honey,
Don't
if
ever
you
do that.
embarrass
Get
me
the damn
by
bag, you hear me?
getting a
I don't care
girlfriend
what I
and
do.
you
Don't-
get her pregnant,
See, that's why women, you can't
I don't
be,
give a damn about a bag
don't
after
get
that.
emotional to the point where you lose sight of reality.
Okay, baby.
See, I'ma
Don't
tell
get
you, I'ma
don't
tell
get
you
nobody
something.
pregnant.
A lot of different races
this-
understand this concept, right? White people in general, white people, y'all can feel me on this. White people not gonna get it. Tom Brady wife not in his ear before practice. She don't give a damn what Tom Brady did last Tuesday. We're gonna talk about that foolishness on Monday morning, not the Sunday.
She ain't messing the money up.
ma'am. You gotta get to the bag. How are you gonna screw up that house? If you get in his ear and he get in that game, ask LeBron James. He scored 8 points one time. Know why? Wasn't a game. He's still LeBron. What happened? They started talking about his mother was screwing around with the youngin on the team. And he knew that everybody watching the game knew it.
Yeah.
Everybody watching the game knew that, then they swole. So guess what? When he walked on the court, it felt like Tupac. All eyes on me. Like times 2,000. So he couldn't even focus on the rim. He scored 8 points. LeBron scored 8 points the first
I
half.
get it.
First
I
quarter.
understand.
So I'm just showing you what you don't do
right.
to screw up that bag. You stay stable with your thinking.
Okay,
and you
I'm
work it out.
I'm gonna talk. If it happened to me, I'm gonna call Jeff Bezos' wife because she didn't mess up
If
the
you
bag.
if you worth $200 million and you screw a dude on me while we married, we're gonna negotiate.
Oh,
First of all, I hope when you screwed him, he had a bag and a bigger bag, so he could add to the equation. If he gonna sling it, he got to bring something.
oh.
So yeah, it's a negotiation.
Okay,
So you
well-
can't. I ain't gonna just go crazy on you. I'm gonna say, well, who is this dude? What's going on now? Like, you know.
Okay, so then, okay,
We need to talk. So yeah, leave the money on the table. Don't leave the money.
okay. We're moving
Crazy
on.
girl.
Wendy, I wish you the best, Wendy. You a new
I wish you the
stepmom.
best, Wendy, but we need to report on what's going on. Not that I'm
So
really
she the
concerned in
stepmother
real
of-
life,
of her
but
husband's baby.
I don't know. But it's getting ready to get wild though, because guess what? They gonna have to make some decisions when Wendy come back because she got to be able to do the show focus on the show every week, right?
Yeah.
And Kevin in the studio.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know how that's gonna work
Yeah,
out.
you
Anyway,
gonna bring the baby to work. You gonna bring the baby to
meanwhile,
work,
this,
Kevin?
This is disturbing. Well, it's disturbing, but it's entertainment a little bit. I mean, down in Tulsa, Oklahoma, right?
Okay.
Arby's, man, y'all know Arby's, the roast beef sandwich place.
They still open?
Yeah, yes, Arby's.
You ever been to Arby's?
I don't know. I
Do
don't
you know
think
where
so.
Arby's is?
I don't. It's an Arby's in Forestville, over by
Okay.
Forestville Mall.
Went to
so yes.
Arby's.
So listen, it says this is in Oklahoma. Arby's manager. This is her right here. This the girl.
Let me see her again.
This the
there
girl
you
right here. Arby's manager Deanna Young has been arrested and is facing first-degree murder charges after shooting and killing a customer, 25-year-old Deshaun Talent, who allegedly spit in the manager's face during an argument. But that ain't the end of the story.
Now that's a lesson to you youngins out
hey,
there.
wait, it gets
don't spit in nobody.
It gets
Please
more,
don't spit
it
in
gets
nobody's
more
face.
interesting. After arguing with the Arby's manager, this 25-year-old customer threatened her, and then he spit in her face before leaving out of the restaurant, right?
So he
you know
spit and left.
You know how you complain to the manager, let me see the manager.
Yeah.
Then the manager comes out, they get into this
Try to
argument,
rectify, yeah.
and he starts threatening her and then spit in her face and leaves. He comes back an hour later, so the manager already on alert. So whatever he must have said to her, he must have said something like, I'll be back or whatever. Because she
came
was ready.
back.
He came back in like an hour, but when he was ready, she got in her car with her 45, and she followed him out of that parking lot and shot in there and killed the man. And went back to Arby's to work. Killed him dead.
I'm gonna stay mute on that one. I'm gonna just say that's a sad situation.
It's
on
a
both
sad
sides.
situation
I
on both
can't really
sides.
get my because for one,
Somebody, you
do
the manager.
not return to that scene. Just don't do it. If you have to return to that scene, you have to be ready for what you're going to. You don't know what's going. Now you know, but unfortunately, it's too late. You don't ever underestimate nobody.
No, and he came back.
So
He probably
if you
said, "I'll be
left,
back."
then go, just go.
And the
Like,
Arby's manager
it's a
said,
woman.
no, you won't.
It's
I
a
got something
woman.
for
Like,
you.
what are you coming back for? It's a
Yeah.
female.
She said, I got something for that ass. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
A spit is an assault. It's actually worse than somebody actually touching you.
Y'all hear that? A spit is an
Hey, guess
assault.
what? Hey,
This
can
is
you-
from someone
can we
who's
get him a mic?
insecurity.
Can we get them a mic so they can share it?
He is
If you
insecurity.
don't mind.
A spitting in my face is an assault. Yeah.
So I think me personally. Now, I was trying not to because
You the Arby's manager, right? You get in an argument and the customer spits in your face and leaves and be like, I'll be back.
he not gonna leave. No. See, that's why I ain't want to weigh in.
It's an assault.
The thing about a spit is
You can't
if,
leave,
if
bro.
somebody spit on you, you don't know if they have AIDS or something. So it's actually worse than somebody actually punching you.
Yeah.
So
It's worse to me because it's degrading.
Right, and-
to a whole nother level of degrading. That's
the tech-
almost right there by slapping me.
and technically,
Yeah, ball your fist up,
if
bro.
she got the right lawyer, she can get off on that because
Yeah.
She got to get
right
on.
because if the dude spit on her, she don't know if she had AIDS or any
That's
kind of
exactly
viral
right.
disease or anything.
And he returned.
And in DC, I don't know if y'all know about DC concealed weapon law. In DC, if you even threaten or spit on anything like that, you can shoot a person based upon that.
Wow.
Say that
DC.
again for me. What can happen now?
DC concealed gun law.
Okay.
Actually, Florida changed their law from their stand your ground to
Yeah.
DC's new law.
Okay.
DC new law
That's new, right?
is new.
Yeah.
That's new.
It just came out last year.
Gotcha.
Actually, if somebody assaults you, spit on you, even to the point where it's a threat, you can actually shoot somebody in DC.
So that's like stand your
If
ground
you-
almost.
Right. If you have a concealed,
Yeah.
Wow.
concealed
That's
weapon
good to know.
permit
Right.
Yeah.
for DC.
So I think that's like Swole said, it's degrading to me. But he said it's an assault for y'all didn't hear.
Yeah.
It's an assault. A person can have AIDS, other things. You just don't know. But when I say degrading, when somebody look you in your face and spit in your face, yeah, I couldn't let him leave.
Yeah, that's degrading.
Yeah, you know.
So
well, at least he
anyway,
would have been dead. Cause I just would have took.
They
that-
came to
we gonna do that
Arby's
right
and
here.
locked her up. So that's
I think that's because it's preliminary and
Right,
they're
but-
going through the
exactly.
motions.
Like
But
you
hopefully
said.
this young lady,
Yeah.
what's the young lady?
her name is Deanna Young.
Dion, I hope you make it through this. Okay, not that it's okay to just blam. I mean, I understand that you emotional, you afraid, whatever happened. I just wish he wouldn't return.
Yeah, it's a bad
You gotta keep
situation.
moving.
But hey, my girl Monica, y'all know how much I love Monica, R&B singer Monica. I love her. I know all her songs. I would sing some right now, but I'm not going to. But she and Shannon, she filed for the divorce from Shannon. I thought they were going to make it because sometimes when you see celebrity couples get past that 5-year hump, you be like, whew, maybe they're going to make it.
Yeah.
But 8 years into it, she's filing for a divorce. I don't know why, but I suspect it's probably cheating because earlier in their marriage, he was reported to have cheated on her, and she forgave him. They worked on their marriage and seemingly were working things out and were a happy couple. But she's filing for divorce. So, bye,
Yeah.
Shannon. He back on the market, y'all. He
They
back.
say bye,
He
Shannon.
Bye, Shannon.
Yeah, I hate to hear that though because I
I
thought
do
they was a
too.
cool couple. They got kids too, right?
Yeah, they got one
Yeah,
daughter,
see,
and
that's
she
the
has
thing.
2 sons by Rocco.
Hey,
And they
but
only have one daughter together.
sometimes
Hey,
things not permanent,
Your
right?
girl Cardi B. she admits to drugging and robbing men when times were tough for her. So that when she was out there in the streets, times were tough, she said she used to drug men and rob them. And now people are slamming her, saying that she's no different than Bill Cosby. But I don't know about that.
Way
They
too
going
far,
too
man.
far. Like
This
I'm
whole-
not condoning what she
It's
did.
getting to be too much out here. You can't even speak.
I mean,
I mean, at the end of the day,
was she wrong for drugging men? If
yes,
a woman drug
yes,
you and
yes.
rob you, is that wrong?
I've known that to be happening to some of the. I had a homeboy. Shout out Bo. Bo, hey Bo. I'm gonna say Bo because everybody ain't gonna know you. Hey Bo, look. Hey Bo went to the hotel with this female and he got in the shower. He took all his clothes. He took all his clothes, his money, and his jewelry, left him in the hotel naked so he couldn't pursue.
Hey,
and so you gotta know you gotta know how you moving because a lot of unfortunately I've known some people in Charlotte, North Carolina, who's lost their lives, moving like that, and the dude end up leaving them at the hotel dead. They came through the hotel, had a situation. They come through the room.
Well, Cardi B says she's gonna try to be a better person in her next phase of life, but she did get down like that.
People do a lot of things to survive.
So, yeah, people do a lot of stuff.
When
to
you don't
survive.
have no way, man, you can try to make a way not to condone what she did because if that's what she did, yeah. But today she's not doing that. She's doing upstanding things.
Things.
I mean, why would we want to drag her for something like that now?
Right.
I don't want to.
So
I'm cool
I still
with it.
love you, Cardi B. Keep doing
Hey,
what
do
you're
your
doing.
thing. Salute to
We
you,
got
though, Cardi, for how hard you've been going for the last 2 years, making a mark in music and changing the game. I appreciate you for that. Ain't no other female did that besides was the girl Nicki Minaj. But keep it moving.
Yeah, we got some really sad news to report.
Yes.
One of our Spotlight family members, he's been on the show before. He's very close with my sister, Dr. Neverson, and he and his son, Eric Weaver. Eric Weaver is one of our Spotlight family members. He was on the show back in November.
Yeah, real quick, he did a return and sit. Good look. That's him.
That's
and his
him
son.
and his son.
So
Eric
R.I.P.
Weaver and Eric Weaver
to
Jr.
Eric Jr. Senior. They didn't know each other. They went to prison. He did 22 years in prison. Senior did Eric, and he met his son for the first time in prison.
Yep.
Doing time together.
Yep.
In prison. And he came home. Long story short, they did a reentry program, a returning citizens program, and he invited his son into that program. And he became a part of that. And they, long story short, day before yesterday, this young man lost his life to gun violence right here in the city.
Yep.
So R.I.P. to Eric Jr. It's just
sad.
tough. It's tough, man, because that's a tough one.
That's a tough one.
Yeah, I hate that.
That's very sad. And also, we have Spotlight's newest family member. We always tell our guests, once you come on our show, you're in the Spotlight family. So we have a new family member who's on our show tonight, Mr. Walt Anderson. He's in the building right now. You all are going to see him later. But he recently lost his grandfather, Bishop Dr. Morgan Powell, just days before what would have been his 93rd birthday. So we are saying rest in peace to this wonderful man, your grandfather. And we want to just have a brief moment of silence for both Eric Weaver and for Walt's grandfather. All right, baby. Well, we got to move on with the show. It's very that kind of stuff is never ever easy to report. But I do have something else that is a little bit more
You got
uplifting.
some happy news?
Something a little more uplifting before we get to our first guest. We always have a segment called Spotlight Shining Star. It's my husband's favorite segment of the show. This week it's a little different because I'm going to do the Spotlight Shining Star segment because the star this week is my husband, Stan Long. For those of you who watched the show last week, you noticed we weren't here. We had a wonderful guest co-host. Shout out to Q Alexander. Thank you for holding it down for us last week, Q.
Say that in the
Thank you
beginning
so
of the
much.
show.
He
Shout
held
out
it
to
down
Q.
for us last week. But
Great
we
job.
weren't here because my wonderful husband here was hosting his first Black Wall Street DMV event out in
shout out Black
Largo,
Wall Street.
OTI. He did an amazing job. Mr. Donnie Glover helped him out bring this thing together. And through all of the things that could have gone wrong last Thursday, there were so many quirky things happening. Number one, it was pouring down raining. Number two, we didn't have a mic, and we're at OTI. The bar scene is so loud. Number three, what else? We didn't have the plaques there at 6 o'clock. We were getting concerned about that. The people didn't remember that we were there for this event, so they didn't have tables for us. It was just so many things could have gone wrong, but God said, you know what? I'm gonna make this right. The band that was setting up allowed my husband to use their microphone. The manager at OTI, thank you so much for being accommodating. He said we're gonna make it work. They pulled some tables and chairs together, put us right where we needed to be. Everyone showed up that was supposed to be there. It was an amazing event. I have a short clip of it. My husband did his thing, and I'm so proud of you. You are this week's Spotlight Shining Star. Stan Long.
Right now, as we speak, we're creating wealth on wealth on wealth right here in PG County. So let's keep up the great work that we're doing. I'm super proud of everybody under my voice. Everybody in here is amazing. And we get ready.
Yes, he did that. So, honey, congratulations to you. He is really into this Black Wall Street movement, and you all. So if you want to be a part of it and you want to help bring back Black Wall Street, get at him because he's really the champion for that for the DMV area.
Thank you,
Kudos
baby.
to you. All right,
you know what? She never told me that she added me into the situation, so this is all new to me. But I just want to thank my wife for that. And I'm just not passionate about Black Wall Street. I'm passionate about black people. And so I just know that somebody has to be at this day and time, and so I take that. And God is amazing.
Yes,
and
he is, and we are very proud of you. So we got to go to a quick commercial break because we got to move, or we got to keep the show moving. We got some amazing guests coming up. We got we call him Big Swole, but he gonna tell you more about himself right after this quick commercial break.
Spotlight, we'll be right back. Spotlight.
You ready?
I put the spotlight on your city. I put the spotlight on your city. See the superstars. Hollywood to Hollywood. Girl, you look good. Yeah, they hollering, baby. Keep modeling, baby. ATLD. I put the spotlight on your city. Carolina, Philly. I put the spotlight on your city. I put the spotlight on your city. I put the spotlight on your city. See the superstars. Hollywood to Hollywood. Girl, you look good. Yeah, they hollering, baby. Keep modeling, baby. ATLD. I put the spotlight on your city. Carolina, Philly. I put the spotlight on your city. I put the spotlight on your city. I put the spotlight on your city. See the superstars. Hollywood to Hollywood. Girl, you look good. Yeah, they hollering, baby. Keep modeling, baby. ATLD. I put the spotlight on your city. Carolina, Philly. I put the spotlight on your city. I put the spotlight on your city. I put the spotlight on your city. See the superstars. Hollywood to Hollywood. Girl, you look good. Yeah, they hollering, baby. Keep modeling, baby. ATLD. I put the spotlight on your city. Carolina, Philly. I put the spotlight on your city. I put the spotlight.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are back. Welcome back to Spotlight Over the City. And as you can see, we have added a +1 in the building. You all give it up for Mr. J. Swole Collier.
In the building. Hey, good to have your boy.
From DNP Executive Services. Y'all probably like, what is that?
Yeah, let's talk about that. What exactly
DNP
is
Executive Services?
DMV?
Well, actually,
Executive
DNP
Service.
actually standing for it. It was originally my partner's initials to his name, but as big as we got, I said, no, we can't. It just can't just be your name. So it wound up being Do Not Play.
I like that.
DNP.
Do not play.
Yeah, I mean, we
Executive.
It's
They
not a
ain't
game.
playing.
What you're saying is you're not having nothing.
If y'all hire them, they not playing.
So
they got you.
So tell
You're
me
in good
exactly
hands.
what you guys do. Like when you say we do not play, play about what? What are we hiring you to do?
Well, it's all depending on what your needs are. So in my field, we have different levels. We have venues, we have parking garages, we have gas stations, we have personal protection, meaning that would be to executives, billionaires, R&B singers, rappers,
Got you.
athletes.
So if I was an artist or whoever, I could contact your company and you guys can escort us through whatever city and make sure we moving right.
Correct.
Got you.
Wow.
Okay.
Wow.
Well, they
That's
need that
pretty
these
big.
days. A lot of y'all need to call Swole ASIP because a lot of chains getting snatched, a lot of eyes getting punched, and a lot of
But
cuts.
the funny
getting...
part is Jesse Smollett, I had him last year, so I don't know why
Wow.
he ain't called me.
He should have called you.
See, Jesse?
See
you got
that?
the wrong folks around, Holmes. You got to
Yep.
have big man around.
Yeah.
So Jesse already know.
Yeah, that's
Wow.
what's up. So tell us some of the people that you have done those type of things for as far as security in the industry.
In the last, 2 years ago, just recently, I was with Lil Wayne for 2 years.
Wow.
Wow.
Wheezy.
I left Lil Wayne. I had Drake when he first started his career.
Okay.
I'm currently with Joe Budden. We actually start his podcast tour tomorrow in LA.
His wife is
Yeah,
cute.
shout
Now, I
that
will
out.
say that. I like. Well, they're not married.
So
His
his
fiance.
podcast tour
Yeah,
actually
same.
starts tomorrow. The beginning of it, we in LA and Oakland the next 2 days.
Yeah.
I've
That's
been
what's
with
up.
So many people. Good Lord, it's hard to.
Yeah, because
Names
that's what I was saying. We was talking about it when
I
we
was
was up at
looking through the
Howard.
list. I said, and when I posted about him, I said, "Look, he have too many accolades for me to keep going on." I
We're
mean,
gonna let him tell it.
You have really. I mean, from the corporate side, like politicians to entertainment industry, you name it, and they've been in it or on it.
Well, I think the biggest one for me was recently when I was with Dr. Ford on national TV, which was covered worldwide.
Wow.
When she testified against Kavanaugh on Capitol Hill.
That's a big deal.
That probably
man.
is one of the biggest clients far as exposure that I had, besides Chris Brown when he got in all
That's
that
big.
trouble when I was with Chris.
Chris Brown.
So
that's
you mean when the
big.
Rihanna situation happened?
Well, no, after that.
After that.
Yeah,
After
when
that, I was
he-
with Chris when he got in trouble here in D.C. and then he got in trouble again.
Mm-hmm.
So I was with him during that duration,
Gotcha.
stretch of his life, that part.
Wow.
So when you're doing this, tell me one of the craziest experiences that you had to go through doing the security, because I know you have many,
Ooh.
right?
I
So
know
just
it's
give me
many.
one of the crazy ones. Like you be like, man,
You can't believe it.
you,
Well,
you
I
wouldn't
can't-
believe.
I can't really say who the client was.
Okay.
Right.
Somebody that everybody loves and listens to their music, but it was a situation with an R&B client of mine that actually had put his hands on a woman in front of me, and I had to lose my job behind it because I wasn't going to let a dude, I don't care what my title was or what I
Right.
do,
Not going.
gonna,
Yeah.
Beat a woman in front of me. I just couldn't
Right.
do that.
I feel
Wow.
you.
Wow.
You just gotta
Kudos
find
to you.
Yeah, you just got to fire me. I'm sorry.
I feel you on that one, though.
Yeah.
I'll take that L.
That's kind
Yeah.
of what I was referring to earlier. Like I'm like, that's a whole female though. That's a female.
Yeah.
That-
Yeah.
You don't need a return. That's a female. You ain't gonna be going back and forth about that. You know,
Yeah.
just leave.
I feel you on that. We were really impressed. We met him at Howard Theater. We were covering Slick Rick and Trey Chaney.
Yeah, shout out Trey.
And we just kind of like instantly connected that night, all of us, and we just knew we wanted you on the show. We wanted people to know
I appreciate
the
that.
great
Yeah,
things that
definitely.
you're doing out there to protect a lot of these people, and we also wanted people to know who might need these services, because people are watching this show that are in LA and in Houston and
Yeah,
places
exactly.
like that. And Stan has interviewed Jay Prince and people like that need these types
Shout
of
out
services.
Jay. I
Jay,
like
Jay Prince's family.
Shout out to Big
actually.
Homie.
Yeah.
Jay Prince is like an uncle to me, so
Yeah,
I'm
that's the
really
big
tight
homie.
with his family.
Yeah.
The whole
Okay.
Jay Prince family.
Yeah, that's what's
Yeah.
up.
Jazz, Mike Prince,
Yeah.
Jay Jr., all of them.
We got somebody on here on our
Shout out that
Facebook
whole
Live
clique,
saying
though.
that's the old boy from Transitions, the web
Oh,
series.
yeah.
So somebody recognized you from
So you
Transitions.
done got
on
spotted.
here.
That's what's happening.
That is him. Yes,
that
this is
that
him.
would be him. That's
Yeah.
right.
Yeah, I was in transition. I did a couple movies that I had got my hands with. Dwayne Johnson kind of, put it in my ear, like, all these other security people do it, starting from Mr. T to Michael Clark.
That's right.
Duncan,
Yep.
To Vin Diesel.
Get
It's
yourself
like,
in that
why
lane
you
too.
can't do
Why
it?
not?
So I tried my hand with a couple things. The Transitions was one of them that we filmed right here in the DMV, which was very successful. We actually won. Big G is in it. Trey Chaney.
Yep.
A lot of people from The Wire. We actually won what you call it? What's that? Internet Award.
Oh, that's good.
for,
I heard a lot of good things about Transitions. So, yeah. So you got any other interesting projects coming up? You want anything that you want the viewers to stay tuned for, look out for? Anything else going on?
I will say,
Besides the Joe Budden
when I'm
situation.
not on tour, I run several venues in the city. One of them is the Howard Theater. And the Howard Theater is going through a big, because it has had a lot of bad publicity.
Yeah,
lately.
they coming back though.
But they got a new GM named Andre.
Andre.
and
Yeah,
he
shout out
is
Andre.
Doing
Shout out Andre.
great things at the Howard Theater.
Yeah.
So I want to say that. So revamping on the highway. I told them I'm gonna stay with them. I'm gonna hang in there with them and make sure that it runs smoothly. We also have Union Oyster Bar, Karma.
We got to get down there.
Oh yeah, we got to get
Union
down
Oyster
there.
Bar,
I heard it's
my man
popping.
Russell.
Yeah,
Yeah,
shout
we
out
gotta get
Russell.
down
Monday
there.
night situation
Yeah.
lit down there. I heard.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
have live entertainment on Fridays and Saturday nights, so it's a good look. And
That's
then we
what's
have
up.
Karma, which is another venue, which is over by Echo Stage, that we run as well. So
That's where we were. Terry. We was
We
there.
were there for that
For,
50 Cent, the Power effing vodka.
No, not that one. The
What?
Karma was where we went when Lyric. We took.
Oh, you know, I don't remember that.
yeah,
one. That
not
place.
Echo Stage though. You talking about
Okay.
Echo
I
Stage?
mean, besides being
Yeah.
flooded with clients, I mean, it's crazy. I had to turn down I had to turn down 3 clients. I had to turn down recently Amanda Seals,
Wow.
Vince Staples.
Shout out Amanda
And,
Seals though. Wow, I love her spirit. That girl
and
lit.
who was the third person? Oh, Tiffany Haddish. I couldn't even go on tour with them. 'cause
What?
Hey, girl.
I was with somebody else. I can't be at all these places.
Yeah, I mean that's a blessing though. You know that. That
So
is
do
a,
you guys
that's
have
a
to
blessing?
have to sign like a confidentiality type of situation where you can't talk about personal situations because you get to see the personal side?
Well, that's where it comes in with the trust factor.
Yeah.
You know, I have never signed a confidentiality. It's just a matter of trust.
So you
and
built up the trust
because of
And-
the trust situation and them seeing me with other people, and in the industry everybody talks.
Yeah.
Right.
So because of that, that's the reason why I'm able to have had a longevity. I'm 20 years in this game doing this now, and been able to maneuver through all of these high-profile people and keep getting these calls because they know they can trust me with their business and their situations that they have.
Y'all got that? Y'all can trust this man and his company. We stamp it, and he is now in the Spotlight family. You can't get out, like we say.
Yeah, you
it's
stuck
it's
with
like
us.
the mob. You're in the Spotlight family. You stuck with us.
So before you go though, tell me one of the most interesting people. I guess not in a negative way, just interesting, like fun. Like one of the best people that you work with that you enjoy working with.
Well,
Because you deal with a lot of personalities and
Yeah, you
egos
do.
yeah, that's
when you're dealing in entertainment.
well,
So
I'm
who
gonna
was
say,
the fun side of it? Like this guy or this woman was lit. Like they was cool. They was down to earth. I had a good time with it.
it's been so many people. I
Yeah.
mean, I would have to say, I mean, it probably wouldn't even be somebody I wouldn't even know.
Right, yeah.
I mean, I got a couple billionaire clients that, I mean,
They cool.
they cool. I mean, really cool.
I need me some cool billionaire.
I mean,
I'm talking.
I was just with one. I'm in Miami, and we went in this store, and it was a bracelet, and I was looking at it. He was like, "You want that bracelet?" I was like, "Man," he said, "Go ahead, get the
Get it.
bracelet."
Get it.
He said, "Man," I said, "Nah, I'm not with the bracelet." He said, "No, put it up there." And that bracelet cost like $2,000.
I know
He ain't
that's
feel
right.
no way about it.
No,
ain't
he
felt
ain't feel
no
no
way
way, man.
at
I mean,
all.
and he's a great guy. His name is Mr. Clarence Chick Lee.
Hey, Mr.
So,
Clarence.
He owns a company called Icon International, and
Icon.
yeah, I would probably kill for that man.
Yeah.
Real talk.
He a beast.
Yeah,
I love
I
it.
ain't letting nobody get near him.
I love that.
He's one of my good clients. And let me say this. Shout out to Joe Budden. Joe Budden's probably the best camp that I've been in a
Joe
while.
Bun, we need you
Now,
to
when you say
strike
camp, you
in
mean
it.
professionally, like the way they conduct
Right,
their business?
The way they conduct their business,
Mm-hmm.
they have the itinerary. They already sent me the itinerary for tomorrow.
That's good. They
For our whole
professional.
weekend.
Yeah, professional.
I mean, his shout out to his manager Keeb and Ian. You know, their camp is probably the best camp. And one thing I like about their camp, they appreciate me.
And
see, that's a
important.
Yeah, see, that makes it work. You
Yeah.
know,
Yeah,
because
you
then that
know.
make you put more effort into that client.
Right.
Yeah.
You know?
You're gonna do more. You're gonna make
Yep.
sure
Exactly.
that you know that they safe at all times.
At all
Exactly.
times.
Because I've been with clients that are you like, man, if something happen, I don't know if I'm gonna take this bullet.
I might look. I
I've been
might
in
tackle you,
situations
but
like
I don't know about the bullet
Right,
part.
I might push you
Push
over
you
out
down.
the way,
Right.
but I ain't gonna jump in front of this bullet.
Right.
Exactly.
Right.
Yeah.
I get it. Well, it was a pleasure having you
It
on,
was
my
a-
brother.
Well,
Once
when
again,
you're not
well,
doing that, when you're not protecting people, what do you do to just have? What is your thing to have fun? What's your thing? When you're not protecting people, you ain't doing that. What are you doing?
your downtime.
What's
What
your
you
down-
doing?
My downtime, what? I don't even know.
Getting
what that
some
is.
rest?
I don't even know what that is.
Say what
Sleeping.
downtime, huh, man?
Sleeping is my
Yeah,
downtime.
I
Yeah.
know that's right.
Sleeping and probably just relaxing or going to the gym so I can stay in shape so I can keep doing what I do.
That's
Yeah.
what's up. Hey, we appreciate you,
We
bro.
certainly appreciate you being here, and if you don't have to go, we would like to, hang around to the end of the show, and we can chat some more after
Yeah,
the show.
for sure. But before you go, where can they find you if somebody needs some security ASAP? Where can they go to
You have a
make sure
website
they
or how do
plug
they?
in, link in?
We actually do have a website, but they can always reach me at What is it? I forgot my own website.
I got a card. Wait a minute.
with
Hold
my
it. I got a
card.
card.
If they looking for some
I got a
executive
card. I can't see it, but I
protection
got it.
services,
You can actually go to j.collier at
I got you.
dmpservices.com. Or you can just call my number, 240-832-0700. It ain't no secret.
You on Instagram, any of that?
Nah, I have no social media.
no social media.
You can't
If
play
don't
like
have
that.
my
You can't
number
play
or know
like
me,
that.
You can't find me.
You can't
Hey, so
find
y'all
it.
just can't get on social media. Y'all can get in my inbox and hit me up if y'all need some services from him. If you couldn't remember that number, and I'll let you
And
get
we'll-
right with it.
Yep.
Because a
We'll
lot
put
of
you
you
in
guys
touch.
need the services.
Yep.
Even if you think you don't, you need the services.
Yeah, for real.
You need
Yeah.
it.
Yeah,
All
be
right, you
safe out
guys.
here.
Yeah, you guys be safe. We love you guys for tuning in. We'll be right back
back
after
with our
this
next
commercial with our next guest. Spotlight over the city.
Whoop, whoop.
I put the spotlight on your city. I put the spotlight on your city. See the superstars. Hollywood to Hollywood. Girl, you look good. Yeah, they hollering, baby. Keep modeling, baby. ATLD. I put the spotlight on your city. Carolina, Philly. I put the spotlight on your city. I put the spotlight on your city. I put the spotlight on your city. See the superstars. Hollywood to Hollywood. Girl, you look good. Yeah, they hollering, baby. Keep modeling, baby. ATLD. I put the spotlight on your city. Carolina, Philly. I put the spotlight on your city. I put the spotlight on your city. I put the spotlight on your city. See the superstars. Hollywood to Hollywood. Girl, you look good. Yeah, they hollering, baby. Keep modeling, baby. ATLD. I put the spotlight on your city. Carolina, Philly. I put the spotlight on your city. I put the spotlight on your city. I put the spotlight on your city. See the superstars. Hollywood to Hollywood. Girl, you look good. Yeah, they hollering, baby. Keep modeling, baby. ATLD. I put the spotlight on your city. Carolina, Philly. I put the spotlight on your city. I put the spotlight on.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Spotlight over the city. We got us another +1 in the building.
Yes, we do.
This young man got some big shoes to fill, don't he, wifey?
Yes, he does.
he do?
Yo,
So we
we
got?
in the building, Mr. Walt Anderson. Woo!
Hey, let's clap it up. Let's clap it up.
Yeah, welcome to Spotlight over the city.
Thank you.
Yeah, who is this Mr. Walt Anderson?
My mic
Right
is-
over there? You
yeah,
having
I
a
mean,
situation?
I'm having a situation. Look. Y'all
mic
go
came
ahead.
apart and
Y'all go ahead. I'm gonna fix my mic.
Do we need to go to a commercial break?
We don't. I just need to fix my mic while Walt tell him.
All right, so Walt, tell the people a little bit about who Mr. Walt Anderson.
Well-
They need to know what's going on up in the
Yeah.
building. Who are you, in case they don't know?
First of all, it's a pleasure to be here. Thank you guys for having me.
It's a pleasure having you, my brother.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm Walt Anderson. I'm a singer, songwriter, producer, composer. Currently singing with Kool and the Gang, legendary band.
Well, wait, don't
Wait,
just brush past
Don't
that
just
like
brush
that.
past that like that ain't nothing.
Wait.
Current. He
Go
like
back.
current.
Yeah,
This young man say he's currently singing
yeah,
the new face of what? Kool and the Gang.
Kool
That's
and the
a
Gang.
legendary
That's a big deal,
band.
yeah. Now it's
Baby,
big,
wait.
yeah.
It's a big deal. Tell me a Kool and the Gang song then.
This is your night tonight. Everything's
Is
gonna
that
be-
one?
Ladies, not yet. That's one.
Oh yes, it's lady.
Oh, yes,
night.
it's-
Yeah,
I-
get
you
it.
want-
And- yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
I watch this.
Oh, what a night.
Oh, what a night. Yeah, young boy. You better watch your back, youngin'. You see me coming for your tag.
Oh man.
Hey, it's good to have you, though, man. That's a big deal, man.
That
God
is
is
a
blessing
big
you because,
deal.
like,
Yes.
those dudes been around for what? Like,
Over
how
50
long?
Over 50 years.
Long time.
Is that long?
Yeah, they're having their 50th year anniversary now. Actually.
Really?
Yeah, yeah.
Wow.
Hold up. You said SO. Who you said? Kool and the Gang.
Kool
I'm
and the
thinking-
Gang.
50 years.
I thought about, yeah, that's a long time, bro.
Yeah, long time. They just got inducted to the Songwriters Hall of Fame last year, actually.
They have
Yeah.
got some
They
hits
got
now.
major hits.
Yeah, a lot of
Yes.
So they had to school you because you young. They had to school you about what was
Yeah.
going on. Or you grew up. Did you grow up under that
Nah, you know what? Actually,
old school realm?
Actually, when I went to the first rehearsal, I was surprised at how many songs I knew.
Wow.
Because I've heard them. My parents played them.
Right.
Not only that, but they're like one of the most sampled bands of all time.
They
Yeah.
are.
Yeah,
I mean, every
so,
cruise
yeah.
I've been on, they play Celebrate
that's a given.
Good Times,
Yeah.
come on.
Yeah,
That's
that's
a
the anthem.
given. That's the anthem,
That's the
right?
anthem right there.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, they've been sampled like I think almost 1,000 times throughout history. So
Wow.
Diddy sampled them. So we've heard the music. I've heard the music. Will
So it
Smith.
wasn't hard for you to step right on in.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah,
Will
wow.
Smith.
So let's back up a little bit. What brought you to them? Did you just go to a rehearsal? Did they summon you and say, "I want that guy"? How did that come about?
They weren't looking. It happened through management. A friend of the family had let them hear a CD of mine, and they played the music, and they loved it, and they wanted me to meet with me for writing purposes and artist purposes. But then they gave me a song. They said, "Hey, by the way, I managed Kool and the Gang. Why don't you try to write some songs to these couple tracks?" And they've been looking for something for these for a while. See what you can do with them, because nobody's been able to do anything. So I wrote those songs, and they loved them. And the founder of Kool and the Gang, Khalees, had invited me to his house to have a meeting. He said, "I got to meet this kid." And then when at the house, he's like, "Hey, man, you could sell us these songs, or you can travel the world with us and kind of use this as a platform for yourself." So he said, "Go home, think about it." It didn't take me long to think about it.
But wait, what was the? Hold up, let's run back past the options. He said you can travel the world and sing it with us, or you could just sell us the song.
Exactly. Yeah. And he said,
Well, we know what he picked.
So we see that you didn't sell him the song.
yeah. Well,
So that was smart, because you still get royalties from the writing of the song.
Right.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
we've done a lot of
It's a
songs
win-win.
together.
That's a definite
They're
win-win.
working on an album now, so I'm gonna be a big part of that. And one of the songs called "Sexy" was on Billboard, got to 15. We're working on a song now
That's what's up.
that we're pushing now called "Royalty."
Royalty. I
Yeah.
heard it. It
Yeah.
is lit.
Yeah, and actually
That's a
Joe
good look.
Budden, he played it on his podcast. So,
He did?
Yeah, he played it on the podcast. He was one of the first people to actually show some love on that song.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Shout out to
Shout out Joe Buttons.
Yeah.
And you
say,
got a
"Hey,
great podcast,
Sin."
by the way.
Her cute
And that
self.
cute ass Sin, yeah.
Well, you ain't had to say
Well,
it
I'm
like
just
that.
saying because I'm agreeing with you, wifey. Man, you can't. Yeah, what?
She cute though. I mean, she is cute.
Yeah,
That's
she's
true.
cute.
True.
But yeah, man, that's a big deal, and that's a huge deal actually. I was surprised.
I was reading your stuff. I'm like so proud. I'm
Yeah,
like,
that's a
look
big
at
deal.
this.
So tell us where you from.
I'm from a place called Westchester, Pennsylvania.
Okay.
And
Shout
I always
out
I'm
Pennsylvania.
familiar.
Yeah, and I always shout out Coatesville too, because a lot of people think I'm from Coatesville, but it's
What you know about them
because-
pink projects in Coastal?
Yeah.
You think I ain't know? I travel the world, homie. I'm like swole. I done been around a little
right,
bit.
right. But I actually grew
You think I
up.
don't know about them pink projects in there?
Yeah, the pink
You think I
project.
don't know about Rip Hamilton?
Yeah, Rip. Yeah,
You think
yeah,
I don't know about you?
Yeah.
Don't play with me, bro. Hey, listen
Yeah,
to
you
me,
know,
bro.
yeah.
Yeah, man.
So
Yeah.
I've done a lot of community work in Coatesville. So I've done that. I played for a church in Coatesville, and that kind of opened up a lot of my relationships. So a lot of people actually think I'm from there, but I gotta shout them out too, because that's where I spend
Yeah.
most of my time actually.
All I
love
could
it.
remember is them damn pink projects. I had never seen pink projects before.
Wow,
too.
wow,
Yeah.
wow.
Yeah.
So you doing any things on your own, or just everything? Do you get to branch out on your own? Or
Yeah,
do-
I'm a free. I get to do everything on my own.
Yeah.
I just like as I started off on my own. It's kind of the same situation. I actually started on making the band. I don't know if you guys knew that.
Oh, yeah?
Wow, making the band.
Yeah, I
I
definitely
remember
remember
making
that.
the band.
Yeah, P. Diddy's
definitely
making-
And you
remember that.
opened for a lot of major artists
Right,
too.
right.
Okay,
Yeah.
as such as we want them accolades out
Okay,
there,
all
man.
right.
Throw out a
We trying to,
couple of 'em out there.
I know you humble and everything,
Yeah.
but
Throw
we
a
need
couple
the
of
we
'em out
need
there. Who you
the
open
people
up
that's
for?
watching
Yeah,
to
nah.
know what you doing,
Yeah,
because
I've opened
you
for
doing.
Alicia Keys, John Legend,
Man.
Justin Timberlake,
Yes.
Miguel, Jeremiah. Yeah, he got to help me because
Yes.
Angel Torres. over there
Yes.
helping me out.
And
Shout
this
out
guy
to
team
Angel.
Management.
Hey, yeah, definitely shout out to
AT
Angel.
Management, man.
And so for a tight camp, that's a tight camp. This young man called me twice. Well, once somebody else called, I think though, too though, and said we're gonna be running a little late or whoop whoop whoop, but we there. We on the way.
they've been professional from day one.
Yeah,
when
from
we
day
first
one.
Started communicating, and I
Exactly.
appreciate that.
And so
much.
you'll be surprised at how many people don't have that type of etiquette because they don't care enough about where they going or even their own career. So
Yeah.
we appreciate
Definitely.
everything that you got going on
Nah,
because
we
you're
appreciate-
extremely humble, bro.
Nah, we appreciate y'all having this.
Yeah, you extremely humble.
Are you gonna be able to give us a little smidgen of royalty? We got the track.
want royalty,
I
or
mean,
you want something?
whatever you want.
Yeah, whatever you want to go. We
Whatever
gonna,
it is.
Okay,
I mean,
we'll go to a commercial, get that track
well,
up.
before we go to commercial,
Now,
we
do
gotta
you
see
need
if
me
you
to
got
help you
anything
do
coming
the
up.
background or something? Because
No, he don't need that.
I normally
baby.
don't do background. I do front ground, but
Yeah.
No, he's
yeah.
cool on that.
Y'all
You
going
good?
commercial now or later?
Nah,
Yeah, we gonna go to one now so we
Okay.
can make sure we get you on stage. Well, before we do that though, let's get everything you got going on
Yeah,
coming
I want
up,
them to know if you
and
have
make
anything
sure
coming
that
up,
if you have
anything that we can
a
support you on.
Yeah.
Use our
social media,
platform
anything. Yeah,
for it.
definitely.
No, right now, royalty. If you got, that's what we're pushing right now.
Royalty.
Yeah.
Royalty.
Well,
How can they get
Spotify,
it?
where they get it?
Prince
Spotify,
Hakeem. Yeah, Spotify on all the platforms.
all the platforms.
And,
I went and got it when I
yeah.
first. I was like, I'm getting that.
Yeah, that's something that we're doing with Hakeem, which is cool. Son, he's a DJ, and also Cool and the Gang got they're playing the horns on the record. And on my
Okay.
own, I'll be doing releasing something on my own in about a few months. So
Y'all look out for that. So how can they follow you and keep up with this young man? 'Cause
Exactly.
He's gonna be doing some amazing things.
yeah, everything is at Walt on the Keys. So everything, Instagram,
Walt
Facebook.
on
What
Do you play
on the
keys?
keys?
Yeah, I play keys, guitar, drums. So,
Up top, yeah.
Hey man, you super talented, bro.
Yes, he is.
Thank you, man.
I'm gonna tell you something
Multi-talented.
though. I'm learning. Do what you're doing as far as humility, and you
You gonna go?
You got
Sky's
it, bro.
the limit.
All you
Yep.
gotta
Yeah,
do is
my
stay
grandfather-
humble, and
my
you gonna win
grandfather-
till you can't win no more.
My
God to bless a
grandfather
humble
taught me.
man.
Yeah.
Yeah. Rest in peace to your granddad.
Yeah, he
too.
was
Almost
very humble,
93.
man. 93, yeah.
Yeah.
92, but yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All
yeah.
right. Well, we have the track for royalty, but if you want to switch it up to someone else, all we need to do is tell the engineer what.
Yeah, you
No,
wanna
you
do
can
it the-
play,
up,
yeah, you can play royalty.
and then
that's it.
after this quick commercial break, me and Walt.
We gonna mic you up and
just
get-
Walt.
Yeah, babe, stop trying to get in people's stuff now. You know if he ain't let me in, we gonna go to the commercial and then we'll come back and then you run it.
No,
Yeah,
we
let's
good.
rock. All right, we'll be right back.
We'll be
Spotlight.
right back. Spotlight.
I put the spotlight on your city. I put the spotlight on your city. See the superstars. Hollywood to Hollywood. Girl, you look good. Yeah, they hollering, baby. Keep modeling, baby. ATLD. I put the spotlight on your city. Carolina, Philly. I put the spotlight on your city. I put the spotlight on your city. I put the spotlight on your city. See the superstars. Hollywood to Hollywood. Girl, you look good. Yeah, they hollering, baby. Keep modeling, baby. ATLD. I put the spotlight on your city. Carolina, Philly. I put the spotlight on your city. I put the spotlight on your city. I put the spotlight on your city. See the superstars. Hollywood to Hollywood. Girl, you look good. Yeah, they hollering, baby. Keep modeling, baby. ATLD. I put the spotlight on your city. Carolina, Philly. I put the spotlight on your city.
I can tell you want it, so let me give it to you just the way that you like it. And I know.
Take it from top. Yeah.
I can tell you want it, so let me give it to you just the way that you like it. And I know you feel it, 'cause girl, I feel it too. How much longer you gon' fight it? Girl, I need you now. Wrap them legs all around my body, 'cause I can hear it calling me. No, I waited for so long, any longer would be wrong now. Girl, I wanna lay you on the bed, take you on a journey. No, I said I wanna lay you on the bed, take you on a journey. No, tonight, yeah, yeah.
There you go.
Y'all heard that? Listen, go download, buy it, royalty. go wherever. Tell them where they
Yeah,
go.
that song was called Tonight, but that's on all the platforms also. But yeah, definitely go support Royalty. Thank
What's
you.
the name of that song again?
Tonight.
Baby, I like that because
Hey, when
we
I
might
tell-
need to play that tonight. You heard what he
Come
said?
on, damn, Mike, go,
He said, wrap
I
your
want to
legs
sing, bro.
around me.
Yeah.
That's tonight.
Hey, I'm
Me
gonna
and
learn
you.
the
I
words.
learn
I'm
the
gonna
words,
sing the
yeah,
words.
yeah,
Yeah,
right,
right,
take it,
right.
All right, we gotta get out of here. We gotta.
Hey,
it's
so
time to
wait
show
though,
up.
wait. Man, I'm so hey. Hey, you super lit, bro. You lit. I see why they
Thank you,
come
man.
on over
Coming
here.
up, like anything where anything coming up soon?
We got a show tomorrow in Rhode Island.
Okay. What's the venue?
No, it's Rhode Island.
What's the venue? What's the venue?
I
venue?
can't even tell you.
I know Angel know the
We can
venue.
find out.
We got a man.
It's I think it's Sweetwater Casino. I think.
Yeah.
And then
So everybody out there,
then
make
Florida.
Sure make sure they go out there and get them tickets and get out there to see my homie. Cause look, y'all already see what he doing. Y'all see what's going on. Can we get a little? Can you sing us out with a little bit of that?
Royalty?
Your single.
yeah.
Royalty.
I really want you. You look like a star. You must be famous. I need to know who you are. See, I'm a king, so be my queen. I never seen you in my city. So proceed and tell me what to do, baby. I'm royalty. So give me anything I want, baby. If I'm what you want, baby. And she said, spoil me. So I showed up and dropped the bills. Da 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 da. She Royalty. Da 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 da. She Royalty. Da 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 da.
Thank you.
So much.
Thank you.
Put the spotlight over the city. This is your home. Whenever you're in DC, you want to use our platform for whatever. We are family now.
Thank you.
Man, we
Thank
gonna
you so much.
Follow you. We'll keep everything
Keep us
posted.
in the
Let us
loop.
know what you're doing. We'll post it on our site. Make
Yep.
sure people follow you, man. We definitely
Appreciate it.
support. Salute to your whole camp.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Yes,
Appreciate
thank
you,
so
guys.
much. You want to send us out, baby?
Yeah, let me borrow. They cut my mic off, so let me see if I can borrow you. Hey, we appreciate you guys. Everybody who tuned into the sound of my voice, thank you. Go to YouTube and follow us on YouTube, Spotlight Over the City. We have a YouTube page. Make sure you go to our Spotlight Over the City page on and subscribe as well. Yeah, and follow us on IG, follow us on Instagram, Spotlight Over the City. We got to wrap it up. Again, thank you, Horse and Dickies, for being a sponsor. Also, the Nelson Manor. Thank you guys for being a sponsor. And we definitely don't ever wrap up any show without letting you know. We always tell you, love hard, live good, God first. Spotlight Over the City.
I put the spotlight